Hey Rochester, I'm Emily.
And I'm Nicole, and here's what's hot in the Rock.
We're bringing you the latest on what's going on around the Flower City.
The events you can't miss and businesses you need to know about.
The food, the neighborhoods, the insider tips.
And of course, the real estate tea. Whether you've lived here forever or brand new to the 585.
We'll keep you plugged in on everything that's happening right now. So let's jump in, because this is what's hot in the Rock. Hey everyone, welcome to the Rochester Rundown. What's hot in the Rock, where we talk about everything happening in Rochester.
Yes.
So Nicole, what are we talking about today?
Today we're talking about Wicked.
Wicked, something very local, however, very global at the
Very
same
global.
time. We are talking about Wicked because it is at the Rochester Broadway Theatre League. And honestly, I feel like the city is buzzing because of this. I
Absolutely.
have so many people talking about it, going to see it.
If you've
It's
been looking
hot.
up anything online, I'm sure you've come across it, whether you're looking for tickets or what to do. It's definitely popped up on your feed.
Oh my God, for sure. Looking for a dinner reservation, it popped up on my feed. I've
nice.
noticed it. And I have to say, as we get ready to dive into Wicked at the Rochester Broadway Theatre League, we need to talk about this bigger Wicked phenomenon. Why does it have such a grip on people?
I
It
don't
feels
know.
like a cultural moment, right?
I feel like it's a huge thing. It's more than just like a show. It's like a whole event, I feel like.
I have to be honest. I know nothing about Wicked. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen any of the movies because there's like a second Wicked.
There's a 2 that came out recently.
But it wasn't called Wicked. We're terrible.
I think it was called Wicked.
Oh, okay. Maybe it was
Wicked
still just
2.
called Wicked. Wicked 2. No, I'm gonna Google this while we're talking here because I
Yes.
think there's something else. But I mean,
Every time it comes around, I feel like it's a huge event. Rochester always shows up for it. It's major, like all around the world. So it's a major, major movie. And it's, I think it's connected to what's going on in the world now, to be honest.
absolutely. And I have to say, Rochester really shows up when these Broadway theater shows come through.
Even though we're a small town, I feel like we have that big city vibe when it comes to shows and things like that. We have so many opportunities to check out like Broadway shows. Like one of my first Broadway shows was The Lion King here.
Oh, I've never been to Rochester Broadway Theatre League or the
No?
Auditorium Theater. No. My husband has gone, my daughter has gone, but I have never been. I'm embarrassed to admit that. I've lived here 46 years and I've never been to a show
I
there.
have to take my girl to a show.
I think you do.
We do. I don't know if it's going to be Wicked, but we will check out something.
Listen, if we can get tickets to Wicked, maybe.
Let's do
but
it.
I don't know about that either. But yeah, it's not just a night at the theater. I swear, people are treating this like it is such an event. Like downtown feels different, right?
I
Like,
agree. I agree.
I drive through there. My kid's school is downtown, so heading back home. And the streets are packed. It looks like restaurants are packed. There's like cars and people dressed up all over the place,
I
making
love
a
that,
whole
though.
night
Whether
of
it's
it.
a girls' night or a family night, it's a great time to be out.
I love it too.
I love a good theme too. Are you a theme person?
I am a theme person,
Yeah.
actually. And I wonder if there is like a reason why Wicked is here now. Like, is there a theme seasonally or anything?
I don't know.
And the second movie was Wicked. You're right.
Was it Wicked 2 or just Wicked?
I don't know. But Rochester Broadway Theatre League is one of Rochester's gems, I hear. You've been there.
Yes.
So tell me, it definitely seems to bring in top tier Broadway tours.
It really does.
We've had Hamilton and like you said, The Lion King, Wicked. We seem to get really good shows. But what is it like in there? Is it just, is the sound great?
The sound is amazing. It's nice and cozy in there. It feels very theaterish to me, I feel like. The aesthetics of it is very like traditional, I don't want to say old school kind of vibe, but it gives you like you're in a, I don't know, upscale kind of, a space. It just feels good. I love it there.
Okay, I'm definitely going to have to check it out.
I'm going
It
to take you
sounds
to a
pretty
show.
special.
I have to take you on a date.
All right. Well, beyond just the theater, Wicked is the crown jewel. It's definitely the type of show that Rochester seems to be planning around. People are coming here from out of town, I feel like.
Yes.
Or people who don't usually go to the theater suddenly are.
And the theater has changed. What was it? I know the name has changed a few times, but now it's owned by someone else. Is it a new?
So now I believe it's like West Her. It was always the Auditorium Theater, I feel
Yes,
like, while we
that's
were
what I
growing
remember.
up.
Yeah.
But it was founded back in 1957. So it has been around for a long time. And it is the
Nice.
West Her Performing Arts Center. But historically, it was the Auditorium Theater.
Nice. I've been there for concerts as well, and they do comedy shows. There's a lot of, different range of activities that happens there.
Oh, that's so cool. I never even really knew about that. But I love that we have something, a production of this caliber, and you don't even have to leave Rochester to go and see it.
That's what I love about it. Rochester has a lot going on here.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Happen.
People don't really realize, but that's why you have this podcast, guys, because we're going to teach you all these things. And this week, it is Wicked.
Yes.
But Nicole, let's talk about this big question, like this Wicked phenomenon. Why Wicked?
Well, it's been around for 20 years, which is wild.
Wild. I mean, when was the first time you heard about it? I have not been hearing about it for 20 years.
I would say within the last maybe 5 to 10 years.
That's what I would say, about 5 years. And it seems like a lot of shows come and go. But if this show's been around for 20 years, I guess it just stays.
Yeah. And it's very similar. They said it has a connection to The Wizard of Oz. And I love The Wizard of Oz.
That's something we all grew up with. Yes. That's something that I definitely remember. And I've heard that too, that it's like The Wizard of Oz flipped on its head. Mm-hmm. Which is weird. Like, I guess because it's about the Wicked Witch, right? From The Wizard of Oz. So I guess it's kind of like the whole story. And correct me if I'm wrong, listeners, put this in the comments. From what I understand, it really gets into the life of the Wicked Witch and more than her just being a villain, like how she's complex and misunderstood and fighting a system that doesn't make room for people like her who are different. And I think that's...
Wait, what? That sounds familiar.
You took the words out of my mouth. I was going to say, I think that is something that a lot of people are kind of grappling with, feeling.
For sure. I mean, our country right now is in a weird space, and I feel like, standing up for what's right can seem very uncomfortable and out of place, but just like our girl in Wicked, she had to do what was right.
Yeah, and it is hard to feel, quote unquote, different.
Yeah.
And I think, I always say, I'm a mom of teenagers, and any sort of space that allows you to be who you are, I think is amazing. So whether or not it's this phenomenon and things being modeled to kids that it's okay to be a little different.
Yeah.
I think that message still really hits, and I love it.
And honestly, being different is what makes us unique. Who wants to be the same?
The same is boring.
It's so boring.
So boring.
And we're a melting pot here. There's so many different things that kind of make us great. So I feel like it's a great message right now for sure that we need in our country, our community, all over the world.
Now I really wish I was going.
Maybe we can look up tickets.
Maybe it's not too late. If you have a ticket to share, hit us up in the comments.
If you have a connection to get us good seats, hit us up in the comments.
Yeah. Because the other thing I've heard, the music. Have you heard about the music?
Yes.
I have heard it gives people chills every time.
And I'm a music person too. I love music, and I feel like that kind of like, I can connect with music sometimes more than an actual show.
I was just going to say, I feel like I'm more of a music person than I am a theater person. Mm-hmm. So I think that I could really get behind that.
So do you like musicals?
Truthfully, I feel like I'm so grumpy on this show. Everything we bring up, it's like, do you like that? And I'm like, no, I just like to stay home in my sweatsuit.
She's really not grumpy in real life, so I don't know
really
why.
Not, but I am a homebody. But I do want to go see Wicked now.
Okay.
I don't love musicals, to be honest, but listen, that being said, I've never been to Rochester Broadway Theatre League, and I'm not sure that I've ever seen a musical that is of the caliber that is really enjoyable.
Yes.
It's like...
That's fair.
So I think that if I were to see something live like this, I think that it would really be more than entertainment for me. I think I would leave feeling something.
Okay. I think we should try it and see, give yourself a chance at it.
All right. Well, let's look into it. So another thing that I want to talk about with Wicked, we're just going to keep on going. This is the Wicked episode, okay? This is the Wicked episode. Wicked keeps pulling in new generations. Like that movie, I mean, kids all over the place. When you think about it being around for 20 years, like, have your kids talked about it? Because my kids talk about it.
They saw the first one, not the second one yet. Not Wicked 2.
Okay, Wicked 2. It does sound very villainous. But, so, I mean, I guess you have people who saw it on Broadway years ago, people who see it every time it tours, and then people like us who have never seen it but are genuinely curious.
I think the message is something that can kind of transform year in, year out. It's something that is always important to kind of stand up or people that are being misunderstood in the world. So I think it's a message that continues to resonate with a lot of people.
Yeah, I definitely think that too. And I think that like with the power of social media, I think kids are getting hooked on it because you see there's like TikTok clips
Yes.
and like cast recordings that teenagers are discovering and all the buzz around the movie that it's like hitting a younger audience.
Yeah, and I think our younger audience they're struggling with a lot of things too, and they kind of feel left out or they feel misunderstood, so they're connecting with it probably on that level as well.
So it's kind of like a rite of passage show at this point, right? Like about the evolution of yourself. I mean, we're all complex.
Yeah. I'm definitely complex.
Well, I just like to sit at home in my sweatpants. So I'm actually pretty
with candles
simple.
and a blanket.
It's pretty simple.
And your wine spritzer.
Perfect. God, you're describing heaven to me. But it does sound like, as we keep saying, like at Wicked's core, it's about identity and choosing who you are. And like we're saying, like those themes just don't age out. So it does make sense that people of all generations love it and that it keeps getting new fans.
Yeah, I love that. I love a good message anyways. I feel like movies that have or shows that have good messages, they should stay around. It keeps positivity going, and it's important to have that in our community and our country.
Absolutely. And I think kids spend so much time on their screens that that's probably one of the strongest ways they get messages.
For sure.
Which is scary, but
because they don't listen to us.
Well, that's a whole nother show. We'll get Dr. Phil on that one. Yeah. All right. So every time Wicked comes around, the world is a little different, but the story still fits. And like I said, when I was driving back from my kids' school, downtown was just packed.
Yes.
You know, I was sitting in traffic. There were people walking around dressed up. And we want to highlight a local business, but it's really a whole bunch of businesses.
Yes.
And if you are going to Wicked, I definitely recommend going to the Village Gate. It's a great spot. There's great restaurants. There's some great shops, bakeries. It is such a cool spot in Rochester.
Whether you go before the show or after the show, I feel like it's a great space to kind of just either unwind or prepare for the show.
Yeah. I mean, it's basically like a hub of creativity, right? Like there's food and music and galleries, and it just feels very Rochester in there.
What's your favorite space over there? Restaurant or shop?
I love Lento. I have to say that is one of my favorite restaurants in Rochester. We have a little history. We know the owners a little bit. Our kids used to go to school together.
Nice.
And, you know, they really focus on that like farm to table, local food. They just put something out a month or so ago. I saw on their socials how they were like adjusting their prices to be more affordable for the general public because they didn't want to be viewed as a restaurant that everybody couldn't enjoy. And I thought that was amazing.
I absolutely love that.
And I will say Art is the owner, chef. My husband and he coached a little league t-ball team. This was like probably 15 years ago. And it is indeed local. Art would show up to the games straight from the market with a car full of food, local food that he had bought at the market that Saturday morning that he was going to cook with. But I love their food. I love their vibe. That's my favorite spot there. What about you?
So earlier, I know I mentioned before on another episode that not Gatehouse. Well, Gatehouse is in there too, and that's one of my favorite places.
I do love that too.
It's a good place to go for like brunch, lunch. We do a lot of like meetings there with our clients and things like that. But one of my other favorites in the area is Good Luck.
Oh, that's true. That's right there
that's one
too.
of my favorites. Yeah, Good Luck is one of my favorites. The drinks are amazing. The food is good. The music. When Bruce and I can sneak away on a date night, normally like on a Wednesday night when my mother-in-law is watching the kids, we will go there and have drinks and just enjoy our time there.
I love it. And I've mentioned my favorite fitness studio is in there too,
Yes.
Elevate and Satori. I mean, so really there's just a huge range of stuff. You know, it's on show night, great, but you can go there and feel the buzz anytime. There's all kinds of cool stuff there. And this is a really good chance to turn your theater ticket into a full experience. If you have a matinee ticket, like Nicole said, go to the Gatehouse for some brunch first or lunch first. Or if you have an evening ticket, go grab dinner. There's Mexican food, there's sushi, there's Italian. I mean, there's everything.
So many options.
Yeah.
And it's so close to the theater.
Yes. And another thing that we haven't even talked about is the actual space. Like, I feel like it's a pretty historic space. I mean, it's certainly been around my whole life. I remember going there and buying Garbage Pail Kids in the 80s. So it has been around for a long time, but it's like a historic space kind of reimagined with all these local businesses thriving side by side.
I love it.
I love it. So definitely check out the Village Gate. Let us know what your favorite spot there is. Yeah. And again, let us know more about Wicked.
I know. Now I feel like we have to look into the tickets. I think we're committed to trying to go at least.
All right, we're committed. So when a show like Wicked comes through, it does more than just fill seats. It supports local businesses. It brings energy downtown. It reminds us why arts and culture matter. You know, it's not something that only comes to really big cities. We have it here too.
And it's a good escape just to kind of get away and do something nice, a nice date night, a girls' night, a family night.
Yeah, I mean, I think you were saying, you know, and we've certainly said it a little bit on this episode, but other ones too, like we're in a place where we're really divided in this country. And I can see like being in the theater like that, where everybody's laughing together and enjoying together and having this experience together, getting emotional together,
Yes.
right? Like it just feels kind of radical.
I love it. I think I love a lot of things. I think I say I love it a lot too.
That was one of my critiques of some of our earlier episodes is I always said,
But
I
I
love
do.
that for you. We do love a lot. We do.
We do.
Okay, so we've done a lot of talking about Wicked, but we cannot end an episode without talking something real estate. So, Nicole, do you know what our design trend
Our
is?
design trend is a Wicked wallpaper.
Wallpaper having a major moment right now.
Yes, so I love this trend. It's coming back, and it's coming back with a wicked storm, I feel like. I'm seeing it in a lot of homes that are being reimagined. A lot of my clients, buyers are thinking about adding it as a touch to their homes.
Yeah, like an accent wall. I love it like that. I mean, I think for years it had a really bad reputation. It was dated. It was gaudy.
Well, remember, it would be on every single wall.
Well, yes. And I moved into a house where we tore it off, and that was a nightmare.
Oh, no.
Yeah, getting wallpaper down is not easy.
Well, I think the new style of wallpaper isn't as hard or difficult as
Yeah, that's
the
true.
old
I think
school.
now it's almost more like a sticker
Yes,
where like
like
the
a pill and
old
stick.
glue that it was adhered with. But yeah,
Did you rip your walls taking it off?
I don't even want to get into it. Yeah. I mean, I cried. I wish we hadn't bought a house at that point in time. I love my house now. It's 25 years later, but
And the walls are still there.
there are still walls. They're not perfect, but there are still walls. But I think when wallpaper's done right, it can be really expressive.
Absolutely.
And
I think it's easier than painting sometimes, if you don't know how to do a nice design and you want to throw a wallpaper up there to kind of, like you said, an accent wall to a room.
yeah, I like it. I mean, I think it was maybe even our very first episode where we talked about the open shelving.
Yes.
I like it in the background of shelves like that. Like I really like it as just a little bit of an accent. I don't know how I feel about a whole room being wallpapered.
Okay.
But I like it just as like a little flair in a space.
I agree. Now, I've seen people do the wallpaper like in a solid color because they don't want to paint.
Yeah, I could see that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've even seen people do it like stairwells and it can look really cool like that too. Like a space where you could just create a little drama, but not overwhelm the whole house.
And it's an inexpensive way to kind of update a space, I feel like, as well.
Yeah. And honestly, it photographs beautifully. Like thinking of coming from a selling perspective. And yes, we have said in the past, keep it neutral, keep it simple. But if you just have a little bit of it, it can create a focal point and make a listing more memorable.
Absolutely.
So I say wallpaper's low commitment, but high impact. And I am sold on it. What do you think?
I agree. I am sold.
Okay, Nicole, you have a favorite line about wallpaper here. What is it?
Oh, do I hear?
Yes.
Wallpaper is kind of wicked wish of real estate design. Misunderstood for years. Written off as a bad idea, but it's coming back, guys. It just needs the right moment.
Yep, we're realizing it was never really the problem. It just needed the right moment. And the moment is now. So, Rochester, whether you've already seen Wicked, you're counting down the days till you get to see it, or just soaking up the excitement around town, this is a moment worth appreciating.
Absolutely. It's a reminder how lucky we are to have such art options in Rochester here, and it's amazing to be able to tap into those great shows.
We do. I know we're kind of signing off here, but we are so lucky the amount of art we have here between music and visual arts and theater. I mean, we are so lucky.
We are. We're such a creative community, I feel like, here, and it's a lot of things that people don't know about, but it's so much to tap into.
That's right. So keep listening. We're going to try and keep you tapped in. So if you're going to Wicked, enjoy every single second of it.
And until next time, keep defying gravity.
That's right. Don't forget to like the episode, subscribe so you don't miss the next one, and comment on things that you want us to talk about or any sort of feedback.
And as always, cheers to Rochester.